My name is London. I'm 37 years old and I am unemployed.
This is Drew, and I'd like to welcome you all to another episode of Real Talk Today. Today, we're going to talk about relationship red flags that should scream, run. We're going to get into it right after we run the intro.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't.
My name is London. I'm 37 years old and I am unemployed.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm speaking for all the fellas, man. You can't come up here like that, baby.
Like what?
Don't do that.
Don't do what I do?
What she did? What she didn't do. Apply.
Now, I don't know if you caught what this guy was just saying. What he's basically saying, where they are, they're on a dating show called Pop the Balloon, where basically you get 4 or 5 of the opposite sex on one side, and then you have one person, and they try to pick a match out. And basically, what he's trying to tell her is she didn't make any type of effort to come in, to try to, find her a date. She just threw on anything. Even though she's a good-looking woman, I guess she feels she doesn't have to do anything. She doesn't have to bring anything. That's what he means by, you didn't make any effort. You didn't apply. You didn't put your best foot forward. She just threw on something that doesn't fit her very well or whatnot. Just came by, hey, I'm unemployed. I got nothing to offer. Now what? And I'm glad men are starting to wake up to this type of behavior because women don't tolerate it when it comes from the other sex. So I don't think it should be tolerated when it goes the other way.
You got with me.
Yo, she being for real, bro?
Okay, y'all.
She's dead serious, y'all. Huh?
Yes,
She really acting like that?
Open my door, and I'll get out the car.
I'm trying to see why you acting like my mama and you really my
I'm
girlfriend.
tired of telling you over and over again how to treat me. I'm not acting like your mama. I need you to understand how to treat me and how to just open the door. We won't even have this discussion.
Okay, but my boyfriend ain't even opened up for me. Like, it's really not that deep.
That's your
Like, we just trying to go eat down.
Like, we really, we start.
Unbelievable.
Bro, you gonna get your girl.
Excuse me, are you from around here?
Yeah,
What's your name? I'm Nate.
Nay.
Nate?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
For sure. No, I'm just trying to find like a Starbucks near here. My phone is like tripping.
Kirby, make a left. It's gonna be on the left hand side.
Okay, bet. Wait, so where you walking to?
They go handle my business.
For sure. Where you got a lot of business to handle?
Yeah, I do.
For sure. I just moved out here. We should do something sometime.
I'm alright.
You could be better though.
Why you keep telling me I could be better?
Because like
I
you
don't
out here
understand
walking
it.
in the sun, I feel like you could be way more comfortable than you are right
I was
now.
on a diet, so I want some exercise.
Oh, you working out?
We'll get your
I could be your
exercise
personal
done.
trainer.
Why do you want to be my personal trainer?
Cause I'm good at, helping people get those gains.
I ain't trying to gain. I'm trying to lose.
Okay, I mean, you could build some muscle.
Nah, I'm
Yeah.
straight. I'm really good.
You good? For sure. Well, it was nice meeting you then.
Nice meeting you too.
For sure. Have a nice day. She wasn't gone. That's funny as hell. Shorty coming. Yo, what the hell? What's
You
up?
give up too easy.
What do you mean I give up too easy?
Yeah.
Why you say that?
You don't read between lines.
So these last 2 women are a prime example of basically overinflated egos of themselves where they think they're better than you or better than whoever's dealing with them or whatnot. These are definitely red flags. Woman's too, she won't even put her hand on the doorknob. Now, I'm not saying, once you've earned that, your man shouldn't open your door, but that's something that you earn and he wants to do. Any woman even talking to you like that is a red flag. Tell me, I've been sick and tired of telling you how to treat me or whatnot. That's something that you don't tolerate. Any woman raise her voice, start talking to you like it, that's a red flag. All they love somebody that you probably need to leave her exactly where she's at. Even with the second woman. He was trying to talk to her, but he was real nice. Asked her where Starbucks was at, and she was like, basically, ran the corner. Wrong. I don't want to be bothered with you. But, now she come back to the car talking about, oh, you give up that easily? This is somebody that wants you to beg them. That's somebody that has a overinflated ego of themselves. That is a definite red flag. Let's take a look at this next example, see what she got to say.
Excuse me?
What you mean, excuse me? You just said that you want me to take you on a jet. I don't even know you. I just met you. So why the fuck you think I'm about to take you on a jet though? You get what I'm saying? We just met today, and you got all these expectations.
You ain't got no jet money?
Who don't got jet money? You don't know what I got.
Okay,
You
so
don't know
what's
what I
the
got. You don't know what I got. Just because I got it don't mean that I'm about to spend
what
it.
T.I. said. If
What
you
T.I.
got it.
said.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You heard what I'm saying.
It ain't tricky if you got it, London. You got it, so trick.
Nah.
Trick.
Okay. That's like me saying you got that mouth, so use it.
No
then.
doubt.
Drop that neck. How about that?
I know your mama didn't raise you like that.
now you offended.
Being from Houston,
Well, I know your
that's how
mama and your daddy.
you like
I know
that.
I'm not from Houston. I'm from New York.
Ooh, and he lied.
No, I live in Houston. I'm in Atlanta right now.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying though. Who is you?
The jet.
No. Who is you
Just
to
the
tell
bill,
me?
At least the bill.
I don't know you. Why would I pay your bills? You not my girl. You're nothing.
I said if you're gonna be around and be down.
Unbelievable. Come on now.
I need you to pay for this because if I'm cooking, you can at least pay. This is a first date, and you can pay for these groceries.
What you mean I gotta pay, bro? This the first date. What do you mean? You the one invited me over for. You invited me over for dinner.
I may have invited you over for dinner, but
So you
I invited
you in a grocery store.
So what?
So I walk off for you. I won't pay for none of these. I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna walk off on me either.
I'm not gonna pay. What do you mean? You invited. groceries. You invited me.
I invited you over for dinner. So if
He ain't
I
even
cook
supposed to have that
dinner,
conversation.
then you're buying.
You recording in a grocery store?
Yes, I'm recording in a grocery store. I'm recording.
You got the line behind you. You have your line behind you. So you holding up the line. I mean,
You're holding up the line because you're not pay for this.
Man, go on home. Stop playing with her.
You are embarrassing me. Pay for this.
You invited me to your house for dinner. You invited me to your house.
So you mean to tell me you're not paying for this? You know what? I tell you what. I'll pay for this. I'll pay for this, and then you gonna take me home, and you gonna just go home.
I don't care. I just have to go home.
I know that's right. Go on home, boy.
So I'm gonna pay for this. I'm gonna pay for this, and we gonna go. I'm gonna pay for this, and we gonna go.
Now, they're on their first date, supposedly. They out shopping together after she invited him over. Bottom line is, if she really thought he was the one, she wouldn't be acting like that. She'd had that food ready because she want to show off her skills. You don't come in there and ask somebody, tell somebody to come over because you're going to cook, then take them to the grocery store, tell them to pay for the food. Who does that? All I'm saying is these are red flags. Any woman start, popping off any of this kind of stuff or whatnot, this is definitely somebody for the streets, and that's where you leave her. This guy should have never even had this conversation with this woman. Once she started, getting belligerent and all out in public, starting to get loud, and embarrassing and filming and taping and all that stuff, recording, he's supposed to just got himself together and walked on up out the door. Maybe I'd have gave him maybe a couple dollars, to get an Uber, whatnot, but you can lose my number. Don't even worry about, seeing me again.
I'm about this bread. Like, I need this money.
But who said I was giving you money, though?
We gonna figure it out.
No, but we're not figuring nothing out because I'm not giving you no money.
We're gonna figure it out.
I'm telling you I'm not giving you no money.
He just met this woman.
I'm not even joking.
On the street 5 minutes ago.
Chance.
A chance for what? You're not getting no money from me. I don't know you. I just keep telling you that.
Damn, that's how you really feel?
I mean, yeah.
Like, I just really just want to get some money, like, and that's how you gonna treat me?
Well, you might need to go to work.
I do work, but I want money from you.
I don't even know you. What the fuck I look like giving you some money?
I just sat in your car for 10 minutes, told you my name, everything. You know a whole lot about me. It's time to get paid now. Now it's, where my money at? Like, it's time to get some money now.
Look, man, I promise you won't get $1 from me. That's a promise. And I don't care what.
I bet you I will.
I don't care what services you trying to offer. I'm good. All that. I'm cool.
Wow. You ain't gonna pay for this?
No. No, absolutely not.
You're lost.
If a man gave you $300, but you won $300,000 at the casino, how much would you split with him?
How much would I split with him?
Yeah.
If
So
he gave it to me?
He gave you $300 to go to the casino, but you won $300,000.
She gonna leave him.
How much would you split with him?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The nigga I would be with would let me keep all the money.
Selfish.
I don't know who started this epidemic.
He would let me keep all that. He would have money like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. If a man.
This is another red flag. These last 2 episodes you saw are 2 women that's selfish. All they can think about is themselves. That's somebody that, be honest, they shouldn't even get past 2 minutes of conversation because usually these type of women going to show their colors. The first one, soon as she got in the car, she started trying to figure out how to get money from because they don't want to work, you know, but they out there selling box, but they don't want to call it that. But they figure, you know, they give you their name and how old they are, you supposed to start going into your wallet. And like even with the second woman here, you know, she's very selfish. All she can think about is herself also. Your man done hooked you up. You didn't have $300 to go play at the casino, and you go in and you luck up and win $300,000. You ain't gonna offer him nothing. Come on now. This woman didn't think about nobody but herself. And I guarantee you, long term, she would take everything that you got because all she can't look past nothing but her own selfish needs.
And talk about how successful they are and how intimidated men are, and they never say a word about their character. And I just can't help but think about how turned off women get when men lead with money and lead with accomplishment and end up having nothing but unavailability and coldness and lack of emotional development, because that unfortunately is what it takes to succeed in certain career fields.
That's
you
what
can
it
look
takes.
it up. And for some reason, women think that the success that they've amassed has somehow happened without them becoming devoid of a lot of the personality and relationships that men are devoid of. And they flex their accomplishments and money the same way men do. And somehow, we make it different every time. Every time. No disrespect to you, but you didn't say about being a good woman. Nothing.
Why
You didn't
would
say
she-
no.
I'm just
Fuck
gonna-
all that, bro. Didn't say nothing
I
about.
can tell you
why would she say-
This
Women,
is
they don't
about
wanna
a
hear that.
larger point. This is not about her as an individual. We don't hear I'm successful, I got my degree, and I've been in therapy the last 3 years working out my issues. I just bought a house, and I also identified my childhood trauma and it took inventory over my baggage, and I got it out the way. Oh, also, I'm loyal. My time management is on point. I do what I say I'm gonna do. I'm considerate. We never hear any of
Yep,
it.
none
What
of
I
it.
hear is when say that y'all act like, when men say that y'all have turned into alphas, what we're talking about is the worst parts of manhood. Y'all have taken it on. Now the problem with men is that we won't admit that those are the worst parts of us too. But shorty, y'all have taken the worst parts of what it means to be successful, and y'all wear that like a badge. Look at what it's done to us. If you need an example of what it looks like to only live in your accomplishments, look at the black men around you. You in a city full of them. Look at how devoid they are. Look at what it took them to get to where they are. Look at how underdeveloped some of them are emotionally. This is what you want? Is this what we gonna do, to let accomplishments be band-aids for that?
Here we touch on a situation where, you know, when you meet a woman, instead of her, you know, telling you how she's nurturing, you know, she's thoughtful, she looks out for a man, she's patient, she's had her demeanor together, you know, she doesn't yell, she, you know, looks out for a man and whatnot. All she's talking about is being independent. Don't need a man. I got a good job, got to cop my own car, pay my own bills, you know, and both basically, you know, they think that they're supposed to get a cookie for that. But in actuality, that's what grown people do. We pay our own bills. We handle our business. That's what we do to live. So what he's basically saying is they've taken on masculine type of traits, and now they're touting them like that's something that heterosexual men find, you know, attractive, and we don't. You know, that's something that when you're dating, we look for feminine traits: soft, caring, loving, supportive. You know, not I'm a man, I'm a woman, I don't need no man, I'm independent, you know, I got a good job, this, that, and the other. That's the first thing you can put out there to turn a man off, because it seems like you don't need him and you don't want him. So if you want somebody, you better get that independent sister girl mess, you better get it in check. Another red flag is going to be daddy issues. This is a situation where, you know, a woman basically has childhood trauma or whatnot because she didn't have a father around, and, you know, she didn't take any steps to try to get it healed, so to speak. Let this other woman go ahead and explain it a little bit better than I can.
Top 3 best coochie of all time. Number 1, daddy issues, hands down. Girls with daddy issues got the best coochie. But she gonna put every nigga that come into her life before her daddy. She might even let you beat him up. You her daddy now. Having that type of position in a bitch life is a win. They live to please a nigga. You give her enough attention, she gonna let you crack off rip. You keep it up, she gonna start tricking off on you. You need a place to stay, she gonna let you stay with her. You could be a scumbag, but she gonna treat you like a king. You gonna love it there. Number 2, she got mental health issues, but not the girls that's on medication. Them antidepressants is drying that coochie up. We talking about the unmedicated, undiagnosed mental health bitches.
Here we go.
You ever fucked a girl that you know for a fact was bipolar? She show up as a new bitch every day. But she had some different coochie every time that came with her. She gonna start an argument just so y'all can have makeup sex. She gonna tear your ass up every time. The only downside is these bitches be taking drama a little too far. And they're the hardest to get rid of. So just know what you're getting yourself into. Welcome to death row. Almost. Them single moms. Listen, the last guy didn't pull out for a reason. Them single moms be having that splat. She having that splash-a-thon. If you're not careful, you're gonna end up in an 18-year contract just like the last nigga. What makes it so good is that she don't have a lot of free time. She gotta put her kids first and shit. But when she do see you, she finna slut you the fuck out.
These women with daddy issues and whatnot, they can fool you. Like I said, especially if you're a guy that's not really experienced with women and whatnot, and you get with somebody that has daddy issues, or a lot of these baby mothers, I hate to say it, but it is what it is. You know, they, like you said, you know, they have issues they're trying to work out. And for the baby mamas, like she said, they don't have a lot of time really to deal with you. So they try to put it on you, you know, real good. And a lot of us get fooled thinking that, hey, this woman loves us. This is somebody we need to lock down. We ain't never had it like this before. But basically, that's basically a front that she puts on while you're in the dating stage to hook you in. But 99 times out of 100, you know, if you get too close with her, move in with her, or marry her, all of that good sex gonna stop. Then all the other issues will start to surface, like daddy issues or whatnot, you know, and hollering and all these emotional swings, bipolar, whatnot. You know, I don't know about all that, you know, good cooch and all of that, but I do know they will put in an extra effort as a potential girlfriend that you're not living with or whatnot, as opposed to somebody that you've moved in and now you see the real them. So guys, I'm putting this out here so that you don't get fooled. This is definitely a red flag that you need to be aware of.
When you look at your body and you disapprove, everything you ate has caught up to you.
Oh my God.
Trying to act like you're skinny, but you really know. License say 200, but you really fold.
Oh my God.
Should men have a say in abortions?
No, hell no.
Why not?
Because they don't need to have a say in abortion. That's what I choose to do. Because they can always decide that they don't want to be in the life no more.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If a man didn't want to have a child, and you say that it's your decision, should he have to pay child support?
He absolutely gonna pay child support if it's his baby.
Why should he have to pay child support if it's your body and your decision?
Well, because, I mean, he laid down with me.
I know, but you could have said if you ain't want a baby, you could have said put on a condom.
No doubt.
No, you're trying to put me on the spot.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm saying you said that it's your body and your decision. Why should a man be responsible and obligated to pay child support for a decision that you ultimately made?
Well, he doesn't absolutely have to because he don't have to.
Yeah, he does.
Yo, I think you should start eating healthier, babe. More greens and stuff like that.
I think you should shut the fuck up.
What?
Yeah, I think you need to shut the fuck up.
More red flags to keep an eye out for, guys. These are women that only care about their own opinion. Now, with the first lady, it's basically a situation where she says, it's my body, my choice, you know. Guy has no decision making, no say so, anything in whether a baby is born. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand it. You know, women always say it take two to tango, but not one child has ever been born that a woman didn't make the decision to bring it to term. Let's just keep it what it is. So, you know, you can't have it both ways, where you get to make all of the decisions as far as whether the child comes into the world, but You don't think the man should have no decision in it also. It's just, if you're going to make all decisions, then make them after the child is born. Take care of the child. But, you know, if you have the option to get rid of it, I honestly feel like the man should be able to opt out once the baby gets here. Then with the other guy, you know, basically he got a woman here. It looked like they got a kid in the back. I don't know if it's his or not. But, you know, he's trying, I guess he's in his own way trying to, you know, she's pregnant and he's trying to get her to eat more healthy, you know, for herself and the baby. Don't want to get, you know, too overweight or whatnot, because you know how hard it's going to be as far as health issues and whatnot later on. First thing she telling me is shut your mouth. I don't want to hear nothing that you got to say. These are women that don't care anything about what a man said. And these are definitely red flags that you need to see up front before you get them pregnant or talk about getting in any type of relationship, and definitely not marry them. This is only the first segment of the Red Flags edition that I'm going to do. I'm going to put together probably a couple of more shows, because I want, you know, you all to be better informed on what to look for when you're out here in this dating world. I mean, things are tricky. It's almost, you know, like a landmine, everybody that you come in contact with. So hopefully you got something out of this video, and I want you to like, share, and subscribe if you would. And please leave your comments below and let me know what you think of this series or whatnot. If you want me to do another one, I'd be more than happy to. And I'll see you at the next one.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper. Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy.